Ladies and gentlemen, it is great to be alive on a Monday night for Overwatch 2 action at the Carthage Esports Arena. I am Turbo Juggler 32, joined alongside Phoenix for the NECC Week 4 Overwatch 2 matchup featuring Carthage Firebirds Black, who are 3-0, taking on NIU Black, who are 1-2. Phoenix, how are you doing today?
I'm a pretty happy guy today. I don't know why. I'm just good vibes all around. I made my bed this morning.
Ooh, what was that bed?
It was a bed, and I made the bed, and it made me feel good about myself today.
Well, that's awesome. But we have Overwatch action as well,
Yay!
which will add to that joy.
Oh yes.
And we get to see our Carthage Firebirds Black team, who we usually don't feature on stream. We usually have Red on stream, but due to fall break happening on campus this Thursday and Friday, Black's match from Friday has been moved up to tonight, Monday. So they will be taking on NIU Black, and NIU Black comes in as a 1-2 team that's looking to, get a win under their belt. They haven't won since week 1. They defeated their own NIU team, their red team. And ever since then, they've been very competitive with their matchups. They just have not been able to finish. So in week 2, they lost to Louisville Red 3-2, and then they lost to Augustana 3-2 as well. And both of those came in Game 5 escorts, when the series was tied at 2-2 apiece for each of those games. So, I mean, they are a very feisty team that should be taken seriously.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how our black team is going to enter this. Me personally, I've played a couple games with our Firebird Black team, and I think the Firebirds Black are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Sometimes it takes them a second to kind of get their bearings and to either take the advantage on that first map, or it takes them a couple. But when they get going, they are just a train going full speed down the tracks. And I'm excited to see what our Firebird Black is going to offer today.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, the stats show it as well. I mean, their week 1 game against Midway, that was a dominant showing, a 3-0 showing. But their week 2 game against Augustana, I believe we saw a little bit of that after the our game was done for Carthage Red, but their game against Augustana, they showed resilience and confidence throughout the whole way. They started off slow. They had a tie in round 2, and then, game 3 slipped by them, and then games 3, 4, 5, and 6 went their way.
Yeah, it was a very back and forth matchup. It was one of the few games that I personally seen where it went to 6 maps, and it was a back and forth. It was pretty much what I was noticing. It was a duel of tanks, because the tanks kept going back and forth, back and forth. It was pretty much relying on the tanks to take that advantage. And I believe the 6th map was a hybrid, and it was both took the first 3 capture points, and then it went to a tiebreaker. And then it was a very tense match to watch. But the tank that you will see today, Caught Rain, is going push through, I believe on Ramatra, and was able to push Carthage to that victory against Augustana. It was a very thrilling match to watch.
Yeah, and I talked to Crazy Mage before tonight's game, and he's like, Augustana really underestimated us, and we were able to come back and be confident throughout the stretch of that game. They started off slow, like we said before, but as it went on, their confidence builds up, and that ultimately supplies the wins.
Yeah, and it's all about that team kind of synergy that you would need to kind of play. And that's something that our Firebird Black team has very well. They communicate well as a team. They push together. And they're always on top of that tank, especially if they're playing more of a rush or brawl comp, and that's typically what they like to play, but they also like to experiment a little bit. So I'm excited to see, what Firebird Black comps they're going to be running today, as I'm used to a couple of them. So I'm not really familiar with NIU, and I'm excited to see how they're going to play too, and what we're going to see. I'm hoping to see some interesting heroes rather than what's quote unquote meta right now.
Yeah.
You always kind of want to see something different. I'm hoping to see you know, maybe other heroes that isn't maybe Orisa or Cassidy or Ashe or Juno or just a bunch of, you know, kind of the mainstream heroes. I like to I like
you
to
want some variety.
Want some variety. I mean, I'm not complaining if I see a Reaper or a Junkrat. You know, I'll be fine with that. Those are my two heroes. Or Mei. Mei is also meta, but I also play a lot of Mei. So I'm excited to see what both teams are going to be able to you know, push forward, and hopefully we get to see some variety, maybe some different maps as well. So I'm excited to see, and I'm pumped today, Turpin. I don't know what to say.
I think we're both ready to get this action started.
I'm so ready to get this started. So I think we're just waiting for the map to start at this point.
Yeah, we're just waiting for confirmation on both teams, and we're going to be entering the game officially. We'll start out with Control on the map Samoa.
All right. So as we transition over to gameplay here, so as the teams finalize hero selections, I'll kind of give a rundown of what I'm gonna see once they finalize those. Samoa is a very, I would say, definitely one of the more balanced, I would say, control maps, especially if you're playing heroes such as, you know, hit scan heroes work well here, like Cassidy or Ashe or Mei. And actually, that's what we're going to see a little bit here. I'm going to go over the Firebirds Black. Lunar Synergy and Snowstorm 14, those are going to be the DPS players today. Mei and Cassidy, there's that Cassidy that I'm seeing. Caught Rain is going to be the tank for the Firebirds Black, playing Orisa, and then the two supports, Chicken Fries on Lifeweaver. I lied, Lucio. And Crazy Mage going to be on Juno. And then for NIU, looks like we're seeing a Pharah, a Venture, another Orisa, Juno, and a Mercy. I usually don't see Mercy pretty much at all anymore, but I'm excited to see how that's going to go down.
Yeah, it's definitely rare to see Mercy in the meta nowadays for Overwatch. Nonetheless, so the control point is going to unlock in a matter of seconds, but the brawl is already ensuing.
Lunar Synergy already taking one off the board, taking the enemy tank off the board. Snowstorm with a great shot, taking out Juno, and Caught Rain, taking out the Mercy. And Crazy Mage healing up our tank, and Carthage is going to capture point first.
I'm just getting a few picks on that initial team fight, allowing them to control the objective first. Let's see how long they can hold it.
I think they'll be able to hold it, but that might just be personal bias. We're going to engage another team fight kind of in the central area here. Looks like they're just kind of Mei and Orisa just kind of poking at also Orisa. Juno is going to take down Snowstorm 14, and we're going to see how that goes down here. And Caught Rain is also going to go down to Orisa, making it a 3v5.
Carthage losing their tank. It's going to be harder for them to really keep this objective, as all 5 members of NIU are on there, and they're going to take it over after Carthage puts up 39%.
That's a pretty good, solid first hold. Looks like Farah just got a couple off angles there, and was able to kind of take Carthage by surprise. But Carthage is going to go back on the attack and is going to try to take this point away from NIU.
Step one is to get that Orisa out of their way.
Ooh, a couple ults there.
My goodness.
Caught Rain going to pick up 2. Snowstorm is also going to pick up 1 kind of on it, and this is kind of an even fight, quote unquote. Maybe not. Unfortunately, Crazy Mage is going to actually go and finish off Orisa, and is actually going to go regroup back, and it is still a pretty even fight here. Both teams are going to regroup, and Carthage is going to try to play this attack again. Here comes the Juno Beam, Orbital Ray, and that is going to add a bonus healing to all the team. Chicken Fries getting a beautiful pick on Juno, and Carthage is on a strong attack here.
Nicely done to get that objective back into their grasp. They still have 3 ultimates on the board. Lunar Synergy, Snowstorm, and Chicken Fries.
There's a Blizzard is going to use Fortify. Orisa is not going to be caught in that, but Snowstorm is going to take out Goofy on the Pharah. Caught Rain taking out the Mercy.
Oh my goodness, Snowstorm.
Snowstorm is kind of popping off right now, and Cassidy is one.
Oh, finish off.
Oh my goodness.
Finishes off the Orisa as well.
Wow. Definitely, Snowstorm definitely knows his way around playing Cassidy, and Cassidy is, I would argue, the best hit scan hero in the game right now. Works well with so many comps, especially if you're playing with a Mei or an Ashe, which is what we're seeing right now. But in Carthage is going to hold at 90%, about 10% left while Carthage takes first map. It's high noon.
It's high noon time.
You gonna get anything off of it? There's one! On the Sojourn, I just realized there was a switch there, but a beautiful high noon. And one of the Carthage supports is gonna go down. Juno thinks she can get away, but not very much. Caught Rain gonna take two. And Carthage may be able to hold here. Orisa gonna take out Crazy Mage. Kiriko is going to TP back. Caught Rain with another one. Caught Rain with one more.
And that'll do it.
Wow, a very, very nice first point win. Caught Rain kind of popping off at the end there.
Yeah,
that was
indeed.
exciting. Oh man, Caught Rain is a very, very strong tank. Was early top 500 in this first season. Is currently, I think, either Masters or Grandmasters. But
that would explain the elite gameplay we're seeing.
He is a very, very solid tank, and especially on the Orisa. We typically don't see the Orisa out of him too much. I usually see him play Ramatra or Junker Queen. But he's kind of playing with the meta right now, and it's definitely working for him in his favor.
Yeah, and even though, you know, at some points this was sort of an even team fight, Carthage still just finding ways to, you know, get the upper hand.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to go to the second control point here on Samoa. And Carthage is going to kind of take an off angle here and is going to kind of go around, but it looks like NIU is going to kind of meet him in the middle. And again, engage in the team fight with NIU taking out the, taking the first kill. Are going to get another pick on Caught Rain, and Carthage is going to have to take the regroup here. And looks like NIU is going to take the first capture, and Carthage is going to regroup here, hoping to slowly steal that away from NIU.
And wisely waiting for their tank and support to come back, because in this game we can't just push without a tank. That is just not Overwatch 101.
No, that's not how you. That's not really how you play any team-based shooter. You always have to have at least one big boy and somebody that can heal you up. A beautiful wall by Lunar Synergy, but nothing is going to come off that. Caught Rain is going to be rushing the Mei, and is unfortunately going to fall as well to that Mei. Snowstorm also going to fall to Orisa. And looks like just another, unfortunately, fight loss for Carthage. And is they're going to have to regroup once again and see if they can contest a little longer here.
Yeah, and if you're NIU, this is exactly what you want. This is a nice response after Carthage gets the first point of control. You want to establish, you know, you want to make it your game early on in the second round of control, because if you lose the second round, the control is done. So,
oh yeah, we got a double Juno ult there. Goofy on Reaper is going to take four actually. That's as somebody plays Reaper, I give respect to that play. That's not an easy thing to do. But Carthage is going to have to take another regroup here. NIU pushing at just roughly about 75%. And Carthage is trying to go back on the attack here to hopefully take back this control point. Carthage also has quite a few, but there's a Kitsune rush, and it's high noon. Is he going to be able to get anything off?
No, he's not.
Unfortunately
The Javelin actually going to take out Snowstorm just before high noon could hit. Oh my goodness. Xanax is going off for NIU.
Yeah, and that also helped a lot with the additional Kitsune rush.
NIU's going to take the second point for control.
And yeah, it's going to be split even for NIU and Carthage. So, as we can see, Carthage is going to have to maybe take a couple of extra routes and hopefully take another regroup and just kind of bounce back even stronger.
Yeah, it's another opportunity for them to show their resilience that they've shown pretty much all season. So we've anticipated this matchup could be pretty exciting, and so far, I would say it's exciting.
I would definitely say it's exciting. Some nice multi-kills from both teams. It's definitely an exciting match to watch. So we will see what happens on this third control point. And I am excited to kind of see how Carthage is going to kind of looking to take advantage once again. And hopefully is definitely looking for a first capture here. And
they want to set the tone early, but can they do it? That's going to be the question. NIU does have the momentum as of right now.
A huge sleep by Chicken Fries, but Orisa is going to get up quickly thanks to her Fortify ability, and is going to still bounce back. Both teams even at 5. So I think both teams are just kind of looking for a first pick. A great wall by Lunar Synergy. Both teams are going to kind of fall back here. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get anything. Goofy is going to take out Chicken Fries. And looks like Reaper is currently in the Carthage backline. Snowstorm going to take out Goofy. And it is now, once again, an even team fight. And Lunar Synergy is going to go down to Orisa. Caught Rain's going to take out May. It's still even here.
Snowstorm trying to take out Sanix. He's not able to. Caught Rain still alive, though, fighting Sanix.
Here goes the Orisa ult. Orisa is going to take down Chicken Fries once again on the Ana. And Caught Rain also has a Terra Surge. Don't know when we're going to see that. But NIU is going to capture first. And they are going to charge in. That sounds like a Juno beam. I don't know from who.
There's that Terra Surge.
There's the Terra Surge gets one. Takes out the Kiriko. Also a Blizzard coming out. And that is forcing NIU on the regroup. But Snowstorm is going to fall to Reaper once again. And the May is going to kind of block off here. That Orisa is very low. Lunar Synergy on the freeze kill. And Carthage is going to recapture. And Carthage is going to now take on defense.
Yeah, it just tells you how much of a problem Sanix is for Carthage. I mean, as soon as they got him out, I mean, the door was wide open to take the objective.
Yeah, a very, very strong tank that I'm seeing from Sanix. And so it looks like NIU is going to take another off angle here. Off-walled, Orisa has nowhere to go, but looks like they're going to get around. And here comes a Kitsune rush. And Carthage is going to take high ground. It is high noon.
High noon on high ground.
High noon on high ground. Starting to sound like Anakin Skywalker. I'm having flashbacks to episode 3. But Snowstorm's not going to get anything off it. A nano boost.
Wow.
Coming to Caught Rain from Chicken Fries. Sanix is going to take down a spear kill. Caught Rain's going to take out Sanix. And that nano boost helped a lot and kind of almost sent NIU into a panic. There's a giant robot, I don't know, what do you call Orisa? A glowing robot with a machine gun. We should run away. I'll use some of the Overwatch lingo. Typically, some people in the Overwatch community call Orisa a horse, but I don't really get that whole lingo very much. But take that as you will. There goes a Blizzard, and Caught Rain is going to fall to a Zarya. Sanix switching to Zarya instead of Orisa. Snowstorm with a beautiful pick on May, and Carthage is going to try to hold without a tank. Lunar Synergy is going down to Kiriko.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
The flash and the boom.
Flash bang boom. Pop goes the weasel. That's all I gotta say. That was kind of disgusting.
That was disgusting. That wasn't kind of disgusting.
That was disgusting.
Yep, there you go. As NIU does take over the objective, Carthage is 99%, so it's pretty much do or die for NIU to try and win control here.
Both teams do have ults ready. NIU looking to maybe pull off a Death Blossom, also with an Orbital Ray from Juno. And Carthage has a Deadeye ready, as well as a Terra Surge, and also a Juno Beam or an Orbital Array.
They call it a Hyper Ring.
Hyper Ring, that's one of her abilities there. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Goofy with a 3-kill Death Blossom, also taking out Lunar Synergy on the Blast Back. And that is a team kill for NIU. Carthage is going to take up arms again and is going to try to go back. Great kill by Goofy on the Reaper.
Yeah, there's been a couple lightning in a bottle moments for NIU, and they have capitalized on virtually all of them. We've seen Sanix go off. Now we've seen Goofy go off. I mean, the team for NIU, for the Huskies, is great.
There is another Kitsune Rush, but that's going into a Blizzard. Reaper's going to try to get out. Speared, he's got nowhere to go. Sanix is going to take out 3. Is May going to get out? Caught Rain's going to take out 1, and it is just Caught Rain right now. Unfortunately, not going to be able to touch. And NIU is going to take the first map on Samoa.
Yeah, I like the idea that Caught Rain was trying to go for with, keeping certain players off the objective. But then again, there were still 2-3 members of NIU that were still holding that ground. And, without the tank, Carthage really can't get the rest of the members off of the point.
Yeah. And taking a look at this play of the game here, that is a well-executed play of the game, going into a Graviton Surge into a Death Blossom. It was a well-executed play of the game.
Yeah, I think so far this match is proving to be quite great. NIU takes map 1. We'll be back after an intermission break for map number 2. All right, we're back from intermission break. If you missed map 1, NIU edged out Carthage 2-1, narrowly to win that.
Narrowly. But Carthage put up an excellent fight. And our next game mode is we are going to be going to Hybrid on Eichenwald. And this is a great map. This is one of my personal favorite Hybrid maps in the game, right next to Blizzard World. There are just a lot of good off angles that teams can take, either on offense or defense, and I'm excited to see, you know, how Carthage is going to answer. So let's dive into gameplay, and we'll see if Carthage can pick themselves back up here. And here is the beautiful map of Eichenwald. Honestly, great map design. It just looks gorgeous.
Agreed.
Why is Blizzard so good at making maps? That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna take a look on the comps here. Carthage is going on the attack first. Lunar Synergy is going to go on Ash, and Snowstorm is going to be going on May. Caught Rain, we are seeing Ramatra. Chicken Fries going on Brigitte, and Crazy Mage is sticking with Juno. And then for NIU, we are, I think this is pretty much the same comp that we saw last map. Reaper, May, Orisa, Juno, Kiriko. So they're running virtually the same comp here. And Caught Rain is going to try to get the action started and is going to challenge that DPS in that little room there. Unfortunately, not going to find any, and is going to regroup back with his team.
And the phrase goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, NIU was great with the comp in control, so why change things now? But we'll see what happens. Is Carthage looking to attack Sanix, and Snowstorm is going to get credited with the elimination.
Both with help from pretty much the entire team. Yeah. Chicken Fries taking out one with Brigitte. Lunar Synergy also picking up a kill. And Reaper is just going to kind of get out of here. Doubt he's going to be able to get anywhere. But he's going to TP out. But Caught Rain is just going to chase him down. Not going to let him escape that easily.
Yeah, he can't let the Reaper fade out, because if he does, he has another opportunity to strike back.
Exactly. And Carthage is going to capture payload, and is going to start moving this thing across map. And they're just kind of poking right now. They're just kind of testing the waters, and that's what kind of Carthage is running right now. They're kind of just running a poke comp just to kind of slowly get some chip damage on and pick them off run by run. Chicken Fries and Lunar Synergy are going to try to bait that May, and May is going to get away by using a wall. And Carthage is looking to take high ground here. Orisa is going to take him by surprise. And here is the Terra Surge. Is not going to get anything there. But Caught Rain and Chicken Fry is going to pick up two. Excellent play, kind of taking them by surprise on high ground. Chicken Fries on the rally. And they're just... oh my goodness.
Wow.
Bonk. That's all I got to say. Bonk. Snowstorm also going to pick up one. Taking out Goofy on the Ash. And Carthage is kind of easy rolling here. And kind of just moving this payload along. We have a Doomfist coming out for NIU. This is very interesting. You know how I was saying earlier how I wanted to say interesting heroes?
We have variety.
We have variety today. You don't see Doomfist, at least for me, like, ever. So this is very interesting. Here comes a Juno Beam. And NIU is going to pick up two, taking out Lunar Synergy and Snowstorm. So Chicken Fries is also going to pick up one. And oh man, Sanix
just booping Chicken Fries off of the map.
He is just Caught Rain, gonna try to stay alive as long as he can, but unfortunately cannot hold out. Carthage is gonna go on the regroup, but they honestly have plenty of time, like a lot of time to kind of just regroup, get their bearings, and try to make another push here.
Yeah, and they only need to pass, you know, the one choke point, and then obviously the end point.
Yep.
So there's 3 minutes to just hit the second to last choke point, and they're golden. So just take your time. Don't rush into anything, because if you rush into things, NIU will be prepared.
There's a Kitsune rush. That can get kind of scary. But Caught Rain is going to say, regardless if there's a Kitsune rush, He's gonna go in, and he is just going to not even lend a prayer. Snowstorm, Caught Rain, and Lunar Synergy.
Team kill.
All taking him out. Team kill.
First air horn of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
You'll love to hear it. You'll love to hear it. Bow, bow, bow. It's one of my favorite sound effects. But in a great team kill, and I hear our best friend Bob coming out. I don't know from who. I believe NIU. Snowstorm's going to take out Juno, but Sanic is going to take out Chicken Fries with another kill, but Bob's going to take out Chicken Fries, and it is kind of even right now.
Caught Rain! Oh my goodness!
My goodness, can he get 3? He gets 3! All using his Fists of Fury. I don't play Ramatra, so I don't know the exact.
Channeling his inner Floyd Mayweather right
Literally.
there, getting 3
Wow.
eliminations with his fists.
The Fists of Fury. Great. That should be Caught Rain's nickname from now on. I'm not going to use that, actually. Now we see another tank switch. We're going on Mauga. A very beefy tank takes pretty much the entire team to kill. He is probably the platonic ideal of a tank, so I'm interested to see. Crazy Mage is going to take an Orbital Ray, going to get the team some extra healing, and Caught Rain is going to take out a Venture, and Carthage is going to take advantage. Is going to take the team fight advantage. Chicken Fries and Snowstorm both each picking up a kill. Oh, no!
And they shut down the Mauga.
Shut down. Lunar Synergy picking up 2. And Carthage is going to smooth sail and take all 3 points in just under 3 minutes. And I have just gotten confirmation from our stream producer. The Ramfist is called Nemesis form. Thank you, stream producer. He's giving me the thumbs up here. You would think because I play Overwatch, I know the terminology. Clearly not.
Sometimes we forget things. Sometimes there's more to learn. There's always something to learn.
There's always something to learn. I just don't play Ramatra. So just skill issue on my end. But Carthage is going to take all 3 points. Definitely, it was kind of the bounce back we were kind of hoping for, Turbid.
Yeah, indeed. And to just go on attack and just sort of steamroll through NIU. Not really steamroll per se, but sort of like, maintain a strong possession of the payload and do it consistently while winning team fights and just being articulate in the ways they approach their fights.
Absolutely. And looks like Carthage is going to actually stay with their current team comp. You know what you said earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
So
I feel like we hear that once every Overwatch stream, which is kind of funny.
we need to start a counter on that. Now I want to start counting that.
Doesn't happen too often, but more recently. It's happened.
And NIU is actually going to do a complete team switch up here. It's going back on the Doomfist. We are seeing a Venture and a Sombra. Definitely another interesting pick here. And Juno and Brigitte kind of matching. Actually, I lied. Carthage had one switch going on Ana, opting for Ana instead of Brigitte. Chicken Fries making the switch there. And looks like... Oh my goodness! Wouldn't let Sombra get away that easy. Lunar Synergy simply says no.
I'm liking this DPS side of Lunar Synergy. I was so used to him playing tank on Carthage Red last season that, this is completely new to me, and those 2 shots with Ashe were absolutely beautiful.
I typically see a lot of Ashe coming out of Lunar Synergy, and it goes to show he puts a lot of practice into that character, almost as much as his Wrecking Ball. And he's just able to hit shots on the dime, and it is an excellent shot. Caught Rain's gonna try to go in with Nemesis form, and is gonna try to break things up a little bit. Huge anti! Snowstorm also picking up a kill. Lunar Synergy taking out Juno, and it is Caught Rain taking out Sanic on the Orisa. And kind of walled off, but they're going to try to maybe finish the rest of the team off. Mei has nowhere to go. A Nemesis form coming out, and Mei is just going to kind of try to get away here and gets with the rest of her team. NIU taking another team fight loss is going back on the attack here.
Char definitely needed to limit that social distance from her team in that scenario, because if not, then Char would have been wiped off the board. Lunar Synergy sitting up top with Bob available. Also the Dynamite.
There's our
Bob.
best friend. Let's see if he can get any damage. A unfortunate wall. Caught Reigns taking out Sanic. Lunar's, unfortunately, Sierra Dragon on Baptiste is going to take out Bob. And Bob is unfortunately not going to be able to get any picks.
Unfortunate for our boy.
Unfortunate for our boy. I love Bob. He's one of my bestest friends. And a couple ults lined up for actually 3 ults apiece for each team's. Both lined up here. We could be seeing some of those. There is a Juno Beam and a Terra Surge. Snowstorm taking out Orisa. Oh my goodness!
Oh my
wow.
goodness! What a blizzard!
What a blizzard! Caught Rain finishing it. Another team kill for Carthage. Snowstorm. I think there's a reason they call him Snowstorm.
Yeah.
What a blizzard! Coming out with May, picking up 3, and pretty much each member of Carthage at least getting a kill.
You really
there.
couldn't write a better character for Snowstorm to play than May in that scenario.
You honestly, oh my gosh!
Wow.
Literally, bro blinked and he was kind of dead there. Wow, what a kill! Caught Rain taking out Symmetra, another hero we usually don't see that much.
Another Nemesis elimination for Caught Rain.
Caught Rain picking up another 2. Caught Rain with 3. Lunar Synergy taking out Moira. And you're just going to look up to heal up the team. No team kill there. I think 1 got away. But Carthage is going to hold here with 24 seconds left. And it is going to be a really, really big push here from NIU. Going back on the Mauga and a Moira as well. Going back on, looks like a Reaper and a Junkrat. So a lot of interesting. A huge sleep from Chicken Fries. Caught Rain getting the nano boost. There's 2 for Caught Rain. There's 1 for Chicken Fries. Lunar Synergy picking up a kill with Bob. And Chicken Fries picking up an anti-kill.
That should do it for Carthage.
That does it for Carthage.
Wow.
Carthage wins on Eichenwald. What a...
My goodness.
Wow. I think it's going to be Caught Rain here on Play of the Game here. That's what I'm thinking.
Yep. And it is, yep. You are correct, Phoenix.
I am correct. Using the little Megatron little highlight entry there. That was cool. Kind of just, like you said, Floyd Mayweather. Thank you. Thank you. Words are hard for me today.
That's okay.
Just a couple beautiful picks there with Caught Rain. Usually really taking advantage of his team's ults and just kind of bursting in there with Nemesis form.
Yeah, it was just an annihilation on the side of Carthage. I mean, they did everything right. They won pretty much all the team fights. I mean, there was no shot that NIU was going to be able to pick apart Carthage the way that they were playing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen in map 3. So we're going to take a short intermission here, and we'll be right back with map 3.
Already back from intermission break. If you missed map 2, Carthage coming back strong 3-0 showing on hybrid on their attack, and they held out NIU's attack on defense.
A very impressive showing from Carthage, and as we move on to map 3, we are going to push on Coliseo, and this is another pretty dang fun map. I'm not normally someone who enjoys push as a game mode, but I do really like this map, so I'm excited to see what both teams are gonna kind of throw at each other here. And as we take a look at the comps, Carthage pretty much, honestly, I think they're staying the exact same comp. I'm not gonna say it again. Folks at home, you can figure out what I want to say. Another kind of team comp switch for NIU. Looks like we're seeing Goofy going on a Kree, or excuse me, a Cassidy. And we also are going to see a Reaper, a Junker Queen, a Baptiste, and a Juno. So I think I've seen at least... I think both teams have played Juno, I think, every game. So it goes to show how meta she is right now. An insanely good support here, actually the newest hero in the game. And I think that's why she's getting so much playtime. But she's also a very solid support hero. Can get really good DPS output, also really good healing. Reaper is going to kind of go in the back lines and take out Crazy Mage on Juno. And it is going to be a 4v5 in favor of NIU.
Well, it's even out to a 4v4, at least for the moment. Chicken Fries getting some heals to his tank.
Ana is going to be another... Oh, man! You know, Looter Synergy is just on point with his shots today. It's... kind of...
Oh my goodness, what?
Wow! Didn't even...
At one, came out of nowhere like an RKO. My goodness.
Wow! On the coach gun, didn't even... I think, what was that? May? Or was that the Cassidy? Didn't even let...
It's just pure talent that's winning Carthage. Some of these, team fights are getting, valuable eliminations to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, and thanks to those few key eliminations, Carthage is going to start pushing their robot here. There comes out a Baptiste window, hopefully looking to get some extra damage out for NIU. Sanix is going to ult here, and Carthage is going to have to regroup here and just kind of get away from a rampaging Junker Queen. A huge sleep there, and also there's an annihilation. And is Caught Rain going to be able to get anything out of it? He gets one. Can he get two? He might be able to. Reaper's going to take down two, taking out Snowstorm and Chicken Fries. And Caught Rain is just going to kind of stall for as long as he can here. He's kind of solo pushing, but he's got Lunar Synergy behind him. And he's just kind of let the robot be, actually. Is just going to kind of... Both teams look like they're going to take the regroup here. Let's see. And both teams have a couple... Actually, both teams' DPS ults are ready. So let's see which ones we're going to see first. Crazy Mage. Lunar Synergy picking up a pick on
Still going off.
Still going off. There's a
high noon somewhere. Oh my goodness, Goofy taking out Crazy Mage. Sanix takes out Lunar Synergy.
Here comes a Blizzard. Reaper's going to teleport out of there before he can do any real damage. A huge sleep by Chicken Fries. But unfortunately not going to be able to capitalize on that. And just going to kind of shield up and fall back just a little bit. And looks like NIU is kind of on advantage right now. Reaper is just kind of TP into oblivion here. And is going to kind of get ambushed by Lunar Synergy. But Goofy is going to take out Crazy Mage. Here comes our best friend, Bob.
Oh, what?
Wow!
The Ash and Bob connection runs strong.
A huge just toss-up with Bob and Caught Rain and
Bob
Lunar
might be the MVP so far.
Might be the MVP.
He might be the MVP.
Caught Rain taking out another one. Lunar Synergy getting another. Just kind of going back and forth with these two, and Bob kind of showing his skills here, and Carthage is gonna go kind of back on the advantage here, and a number of ults ready. Lunar Synergy gonna go down to Goofy in tangent with the Junker Queen ult, and everybody on NIU is gonna take advantage of that. NIU taking out 4, and Crazy Mage as Juno. Just getting out alive.
Impressive push for NIU using that Junker Queen ult to their advantage and allowing the other members of the team to zero in on Carthage Firebirds Black.
That was a very well-used ult, and NIU is actually S4 here, but here comes an orbital beam from Carthage, hoping to keep their teaming up. Caught Rain's gonna kind of go off here. He's gonna get 2. A Death Blossom is also going to come out. So Caught Rain is just kind of by himself here with chicken fries. And is going to try to pick up. He gets another one. And he's going to keep stalling here. We're going to kind of have a tank showdown here. And Sanix is going to win, taking out Caught Rain. And Crazy Mage actually switching it up a little bit. And is going to go on Kiriko. And Carthage is going to go back on the regroup and kind of looking back to take back the robot in their favor.
Yeah, and once again, a common theme, Sanix being a pain for Carthage Firebirds Black along the way. Hopefully they can get him out, and they do!
Lunar Synergy just picked up 3 there as we were talking. And Carthage is going to take back. Oh!
How many of those Nemesis eliminations have we seen?
I don't know. Too many to count. And that one probably even hurt even more because Reaper was trying to get away on the teleport. And Caught Rain just said no. And Carthage is going to start pushing this robot even farther. There's a High Noon. It's going to get a wall block. And I don't think he's going to get anything. He's going to get 1. But Bob is going to come out. He's going to get 2 for Lunar Synergy.
Is
Chicken
that
Fries.
3? It's 3 for Bob.
3. And Chicken Fries cleaning it up. Reaper gets away, not finishing the team kill for Carthage. But a very effective use of ults for Carthage, and Carthage is going to keep on pushing here. Right now, they are the furthest along and have the advantage. So, and Carthage, both Carthage and NIU, here comes another rampage from Junker Queen, and Goofy is going to pick up 2. Junker Queen also going to pick up 1. Caught Rain is also going to pick up 1, and it's just him alive, but is not going to be able to stall. And there is a team kill for NIU, and Carthage is going to go back on defense.
Yeah, it just seems like Carthage struggles when the Junker Queen ult comes out and then allows Goofy to, you know, pick apart the rest of the team wherever he wants to go. He has free reign of a small area, but with a character like Cassie, that's very, very dangerous. You don't want that to happen. Caught Rain gonna get
There's a nano boost. Caught Rain's gonna pick up 2. He's gonna get 3.
Not sure what the Juno is doing there.
Do
we have a DC, perhaps? And we do. So the game is going to be paused. I thought so because there's no way the Juno would just sit there, right? There's no way.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. So yeah, it looks like a disconnect on the on NIU here. So let's talk about what we're seeing so far from Carthage. This is definitely probably the most back and forth I've seen all day, and I guess you get that with this kind of game mode,
right?
That they just kind of go back and forth, and we're getting. I think this game is what I've been seeing heavily reliant on critical ults at just critical times, and then those ults help either Carthage or NIU either take the advantage or have to fall back on defense.
Right, and it's all about the strategy. You know, we see NIU using the Junker Queen ult and allowing a player like Goofy to go in and, you know, zero in on wherever he wants to go, wherever he wants to, you know, control the perimeter and stuff like that. And with Carthage, it's more so just a combination of all of them, per se. Especially the annihilation from Caught Rain, which is the leading factor and contributor of why Carthage is able to stay in this thing.
Yeah, and Caught Rain is just an absolute unit, just coming out of spawn, giving NIU the business, throwing his punches, and he's very smart about, when to engage in a fight, when to kind of fall back a little bit, because if he overextends himself, he has no support to back him up.
Right.
Because especially when you see chicken fries on that Ana needs to be in the line of sight of a hero to be able to heal. So if caught rain goes too far, then chicken fries can't see him and can't get him that heals. But
Right.
he's very cognizant of where his supports are, whether that be Crazy Mage on either Juno or Kiriko, or chicken fries on Ana. We also saw a little bit of Brigitte today. So he's very cognizant of where his supports are, and that, I think, that's his key for getting so many critical kills and just a lot of just kind of great annihilations, and just kind of pushing through that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We have to give credit to our supports, because without them, none of this is really possible. I mean, I talked to Crazy Mage before, and he said, his role is great enough to help the team, but it doesn't really get in the way of their fundamental values as a team, which is absolutely incredible, and that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. It's hard to queue up for some random competitive or quick play game, and then your supports are not there, because then the entire team falls apart. Excuse me. But that's what Carthage Black is bringing. They have strong supports. They've got a strong kind of just synergy. So that's what we're seeing. So once we get back to kind of the map here, I think that's where we're going to keep seeing just more and more of that synergy that this team has, and they'll be able to keep on pushing.
May I add to the synergy? We're seeing lunar synergy.
I was going to say.
And with that being said, we'll take an intermission break to figure out the technical issues. We will be back. Alrighty, we are back from intermission break. Some breaking news for map 3 of Push. There is a DC on the side of NIU, and that will be a point for us. So Carthage now leads the series 2-1, but that Push matchup, that was great.
That was an insane kind of just back and forth, back and forth. I think, unfortunately, for the folks at home that don't know, a DC means disconnect. So somebody had either their connection had timed out or something, but they disconnected from the match. But I feel like if we would have seen just more of that match, it would have been just more of the same, just back and forth. That would have been a really, really close match.
It would have been pure cinema.
It's literally like cinema moments.
Yes.
But currently we take up a we are going to Flashpoint next. And as we take a look at some of the comms here, we got honestly a lot of switches here for Carthage. Lunar Synergy staying on Ash and Snowstorm, going back on May. Caught Rain opting for a Junker Queen. Chicken Fries going on Lucio, one we really haven't seen today, except for that a little bit on that first map. And Crazy Mage opting for Kiriko. And then for NIU, we see Reaper, May, Orisa, Lucio, and Moira. So let's see who is going to take this kind of first control of this first, a lot of firsts here, first control of this first Flashpoint here. And Carthage is going to try to go in, is unfortunately walled off.
Char had the right idea there.
Yeah, very right idea, but a lot of the team is burning here. Caught Rain's going to take advantage of that. He's going to take out May.
Oh, Snowstorm gets 2!
Snowstorm gets 2! Wow, I didn't even, that was...
A DPS and a support.
Wow, that was an icicle and a half. That's all I'm going to say. Just a great shot in some optimal freezing angles here. And Carthage is going to take first control of the first Flashpoint here. And looks like NIU is going to try to take an off angle here. And is just kind of go in on this, I would say, kind of left or right side, given the angle you're from, or what have you. But Chicken Fries is going to kind of go in here, trying to look for a couple picks. It is unfortunately going to be taken down, but here comes Bob. Lunar Synergy is going to hopefully get some mayhem going here. And he's going to pick off the May, and it is an even fight right now. Is going to take out the Snowstorm. Sanex is also going to take out Snowstorm as well. Goofy is going to take out Caught Rain of the Junker Queen. And Fierce Safe is going to take out Lunar Synergy on Ash. Chicken Fries is going to kind of just regroup here and is not going to engage by himself. Side note,
at least try not to
he's
engage,
trying not
but
to. Side note, I've done that as Lucio. Pro tip for any Overwatch players watching right now, don't do that.
That would end pretty badly in 9 out of 10 times. It would end badly.
9 out of 10 times. Don't do that.
Lunar Synergy.
Here comes a rampage from Caught Rain. A lot of poison going out right now. Is going to be able to... There's one. Caught Rain getting 2. Chicken Fries is unfortunately going to fall to Goofy, but Lunar Synergy is going to pick up the kill on Goofy. And Carthage is going to hold at 90% on this first Flashpoint, hoping to just kind of stall here. Here comes Lucy. Oh,
he is gone just like that. We saw him for about 0.5 seconds before he was...
I think it was less time than
deleted.
That. Deleted. Control-Shift-QQ.
The .exe file can no longer be found.
Yep. Windows just crashed there.
Blue screen.
Blue screen. And Carthage is going to take the first Flashpoint and is going to try to capture the set. Oh my goodness!
See Crazy Mage getting in on the action.
Crazy Mage just trying to get a little bit of action here. Goofy is going to take out Lunar Synergy on the Death Blossom, and is currently kind of an even game right now. Chicken Fries is going to try to spice things up a little bit, but just kind of booping everybody all over the place. That's kind of his specialty, I've noticed, playing with him. Let me just say, Chicken Fries is such a great player. And he is, every time I play with him, it's just an honor to be able to watch him play. He's a very good player. And Lucio is honestly, I would argue, one of his best supports. So we're kind of seeing a little bit of that today. Caught Rain's going to just try to contest just a little bit. is unfortunately going to be taken out by Sanix. And Carthage is just going to kind of regroup here, and NIU is going to capture first on the second flashpoint.
Seems as though when NIU's backs are against the wall, they go to the drawing board and they draw up something that works. And for the Huskies, that's exactly what you want against Carthage Firebirds Black.
That is exactly what you want.
You want to keep them guessing at all times.
Uh-oh, here comes a Blizzard kind of walled off here, but there's also Bob and a Terra Surge, a whole slew of ults. And NIU is going to take out 3 as well as taking out Bob. Unfortunate. Hate to see Bob go down like that. And Sanix is going to take out Snowstorm. Carthage is going to have to regroup again, and I think they maybe have one more touch here to try to contest the second flashpoint.
They just need Caught Rain to come back. He does have the Rampage ult. Wonder if he uses it now or just saves it for the next flashpoint. You gotta think about that too, because it's at 90% now.
That is true. He's just gonna kind of.
Oh, he's actually gonna use it now.
He gets one. Goofy's gonna take up one with the Death Blossom. He's actually gonna pick up 2, taking out both Snowstorm and Caught Rain. And Chicken Fry is gonna boop him, Sound Barrier himself is gonna try to contest for a little bit. Unfortunately, he's gonna be taken down by Sanix, and Lunar Synergy is actually just going to die and just regroup with his team. And the second flashpoint goes to NIU.
Yeah, I like the idea of using the ultimates when it's about like 90%, but then again, NIU had a strong hold on that flashpoint. I think they could have saved the ultimates for, this next flashpoint to really get a advantage towards capturing it, but
we see a Kitsune
hindsight
rush.
is 2020.
Yeah. See a Kitsune rush from Crazy Mage. Not going to get much out of it, unfortunately. Maybe there's some chip damage from there. Lunar Synergy looking very low. Again, Crazy Mage on top of the heals. Here comes a Terra Surge from Sanix.
Oh my.
And is going to take out 2 on the Terra Surge. And the Moira also going to come and clean up Caught Rain. And Carthage is going to go back on a regroup session here. And hopefully looking to capture this third flashpoint. Just gonna kind of look for some chip damage here. Looks like only one ult ready for each team here. Snowstorm maybe looking for a Blizzard. And there's the Blizzard there. It's gonna get walled off maybe, but it might still stick. Looks like this Mei is going to have nowhere to go here. Caught Rain's going to come up and clean up the Mei. Lunar Synergy taking out Lucio. And now it is in favor of Carthage. Crazy Mage wanting in on the action. Here comes a giant axe from Caught Rain and is just going to kind of... Oh, man.
Finally, they get Sanix off the board. My goodness. He
Wow.
just knows how to take up as much time as possible.
Yeah, that's what I've definitely been noticing. I want to give hats off to Crazy Mage on that last couple plays there. Just taking up a couple clean kills. Just kind of, he's got the chip damage there, and then Kiriko just allowing to both heal and put up a lot of damage and really taking it into advantage there. There's our best friend Bob, but also leading into a Blizzard. And Lunar Synergy is just gonna kind of try to take out Lucio, but unfortunately Lucio's gonna get to him first. Here comes a Juno Beam, a whole slew of ultimates. And Chicken Fries is gonna actually take out one. Caught Rain is also gonna take out Sanix. And Carthage actually might stay. Crazy Mage is gonna take out Goofy. And Caught Rain is gonna take out Lucio. And Carthage is going to stand tall and just hold on to this third flashpoint for even longer.
That was one of the more impressive holds we've seen from Carthage
really
Black
impressive
all night
hold.
long.
And Sanix is walled off. Chicken Fries, Crazy Mage, and Caught Rain all taking one. And Caught Rain is going to get another Fear Save. Who's going to take out Lunar Synergy.
Beautiful
That is
team
a
kill.
team kill for Carthage. And is going to allow Carthage to fully secure that third flashpoint.
They just need one more flashpoint here.
It is. This is clinch time for for Carthage, and they really got to lock in here and try to take this third and hopefully final flashpoint. We can't see a blizzard from Snowstorm. It is going to take out the Moira, thanks to Chicken Fries. Caught Rain picking up one. Lunar Synergy picking up one. Snowstorm picking up one.
And all that's left is Fierce safe, but he's gonna be able to get back into his spawn with the rest of his team. Carthage, meanwhile, taking point.
And you're going to take this first control here. And that was pretty much a 1, 2, 3, 4 each kill coming from a different team member of the Carthage Firebirds. Well done, and a good attack there. I'm getting some fast ult charge here. Looks like we may be ready to see maybe another Rampage or another Bob here really soon. Goofy on the Reaper looking to see a Death Blossom. Here comes a Kitsune Rush. That could be really scary, but there's the Death Blossom. And unfortunately, Kitsune Rush is not going to be able to connect very much. A Rampage kill. Bob is also going to caught Rain is going to pick up 2 and is going to stand even taller with the help of Bob. And he stands tall. Can he finish? It is just going to hold for a little while longer. It's a duel between a support and a DPS. Crazy Mage is going to get back on in just time. Is going to keep Caught Rain alive. He's going to take down Moira. And here comes a Juno Beam. And oh my goodness, the sustainability that Caught Rain had. Here comes a Sound Barrier from Fierce Safe. Sanix is going to take down Crazy Mage. Goofy is going to take down Chicken Fries. Caught Rain is going to pick 2 of his own on Goofy. And Fierce Safe is going to be eventually taken down by Sanix.
Oh, they almost had it. I mean, you talk about the sustainability there, Phoenix. I mean, that was just incredible.
Just like
so many moments where we thought Caught Rain was just going to be shredded to smithereens, but there to save the day, the supports once again.
There the supports once again. Crazy Mage and Chicken Fries just, wow. Saying Chicken Fries' name wants me to go. I want to go to Burger King after this now. But that's where they sell chicken fries, right? Am I correct on that?
Yes, you are correct on that.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. We see a Blizzard from Snowstorm. Chicken Fries taking out Fierce Safe. And Carthage is going to go back on the advantage here. This might very well be it. If Carthage can just hold out a little bit of water, Sanix is going to take out Snowstorm. Lunar Synergy going to take out Goofy on the Reaper. And they're just going to kind of chip just a little while longer. We have a Rampage. Here comes the Rampage. A lot of poison going around. Lunar Synergy going to take out I'm losing tracker. Caught Rain is going to take out May.
They just have to get Sanix off the point.
Sanix is going to hold for a little while longer. Goofy is going to take out Chicken Fries.
No. Oh, wait, there's still one. There's still one.
Somebody on point. There's somebody going to try to contest. It was
Snowstorm, and NIU is going to take the 4th flashpoint, so it's going to come down to the last one.
It is going to come down to the wires, so we could either see a 2-2 game, or it's going to be a win for Carthage. This is where it gets exciting, folks at home. We are going to see if Carthage can hold out and win, or if NIU is looking to tie it up at 2. And we are going to see, here comes our best friend, Bob, looking to shake it up a little bit. He's going to be kind of pinned against the wall there. He's going to wall off that May. That May has nowhere to go. Bob is going to take out May. And Carthage is going to take the first advantage here. Carthage is looking to capture this 5th flashpoint. And Crazy Mage is just doing a ton of chip damage here. Caught Rain's going to look to get busy here and just going to looking to kind of shake up NIU in this back room here. He's going to miss it, but Goofy is going to take out 2 on the Death Blossom. He is very low. Fierce Safe is going to take out Snowstorm. Caught Rain taking 2 with a support. Crazy Mage keeping him alive. And oh my goodness, here comes another axe. And oh man. I don't have words for how well Caught Rain can just keep points alive. That is unreal. But NIU is going to capture this 5th flashpoint here. that word is a tongue twister on its own.
Yes, I can't attest to that statement. But yeah, NIU is, you know, holding out Carthage. I mean, they've got their strategy with Sanix and Goofy with Reaper, and they're just trying to plug and chug here.
Here is a Kitsune Rush. This could be really scary here. Here comes
Terra
a Terra
Surge.
Surge. We may have a Rampage ready. This could be really scary. Lunar Synergy is going to take out Moira. Caught Rain is going to take out Sanix. That could be really key here. And it looks like it is a 5v3. Caught Rain is going to take out Char on May.
Oh, Chicken Fries
with
lands the shots on Lucio.
And Caught Rain is also going to take out Goofy. And Carthage is going to take back this point. This could be huge for Carthage, and just a great kill
They
by Chicken
just
Fries.
have to finish this out. They just have to finish it out. That's all Carthage Black needs to do at this point. But with a tank like Sanix coming your way, that's going to be very difficult.
But I think what's going to come in clutch for Carthage here is they have ults ready. NIU does not. We got another Rampage. We have a Juno beam. Here comes the Orbital Array.
There's
Perfect
Bob.
timing there. There's our best friend Bob. Caught Rain, taking out Lucio.
There's the Rampage.
Take out the Rampage. Oh my goodness. Chicken Fries caught Rain. Just taking back and forth kills. Reaper has nowhere to go. Crazy Mage is going to pick it up. And
Is that going to do it? And it does.
Get the final kill. Carthage is going to win 3-1, making it 4-0 for Carthage Black.
My goodness. And
Wow.
Sanix getting play of the game. Hats off to this man right here for NIU. They have a very special tank on their team.
They do, and I also want to give props for Goofy. Getting some key Death Blossoms and always being on the Carthage's toes. So props to both NIU for a very, very well-fought game. But Carthage Black holding off to the very, very end, making it a 4-0 record.
If this team isn't defined by resilience, I don't know what they are defined by. This game showed it 100%.
100%. And folks at home, we are going to have an interview today with one of the Carthage Black players. Black players. We don't know who it is yet, but we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back with our special guest from Carthage Firebirds Black.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back with the post-game interview. Next to me, Caught Rain, the amazing tank from Carthage Black. I mean, how are you feeling after that victory?
Oh man, I mean the nerves are still there. I'm still shaking. It's kind of crazy. But no, it was awesome. It was awesome.
That's great. So what was the mentality entering this game against NIU Black? You guys knew, they were a 1-2 team, but they were a team that you just couldn't sleep on. They were a very competitive 1-2 team. So again, what was the mentality?
No, yeah, their losses came to really good teams. We came in to it like just thinking our game plan is always the same. We got to go in with what we're doing best, which right now is a lot of Ramatra, a lot of Arissa, and then a lot of Juno Brig, Juno Anna, and then our DPS like May, Cassidy. You see them switching back and forth. Just go in with our game plan, do what we do best, and hopefully come out with a win.
That's nice. And then for the second question, how are you guys able to adapt to NIU's team compositions that they threw at you? We saw Sanix on Arissa several times during that. They actually took map 1 of control, but you guys were able to sort of limit them in terms of what they could do to maintain momentum. So how was that able to be accomplished?
Yeah, so I mean, after game 1, you really just got to go in and just like take a deep breath, say, hey, we got this. There's no you can't get down on yourself. It's just next map mentality, right? And my team does a great job doing that. They're awesome at that. But no, we really just adjust okay, what is our play style? What are we doing wrong? Like we had some bad ult usage in the beginning, and that was okay. We learned from it in the in the next map, and we really showed that we were there to play map 2. I think.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they're Arissa. I've been playing against Arissa for a while. My team knows what to do. They know to keep me up, and they know to keep the rest of the team up. They're great. So it was just a lot of mentality stuff, adaptability for just be ready for whatever they throw at us.
And it's awesome to have that with the team too, to have that cushion of say, hey, we need to do this, we need to do that, because if you don't have that, things are going to fall apart. But
exactly.
Luckily for you guys, you have it, and it was demonstrated quite well on the stream. So ending the interview here, what can we expect from the 4-0 Carthage Firebirds Black team heading into week 5?
Just we're gonna keep being us. We're gonna keep playing like we're playing. My guys are awesome. They're the best. I never have any trouble putting it on them when I think they need to get it put on them. So no, we're just gonna play to the best of our ability every single week. Keep doing what we do, and hopefully we keep winning.
That's what I like to hear. That'll do it for the post-game interview. Tune in tomorrow night for Smash Bros. NECC Week 4 action. Also follow us, Carthage Esports, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere else you can find us. Thank you all again for tuning into the Overwatch stream, and we will see you tomorrow night.